what did Eve?
You said why?
Why? And these are just questions. You've explained kind of what the biblical perspective. Now I'm just raising questions, people to think about, and bring another perspective of why, and even go deeper into that. Maybe there's some other stuff in the Bible that you can go into, like you said. There's some other stuff that you need to really look at and flesh out and say, well, dang, why? And see, what I think that people should use the Bible for. I don't think they use it the right way.
They said I should give it up, like that just ain't good enough. I wasn't tough enough to make it through the storm, so I tried to feed my fire, doing what I desired. I'll never give it up. I'm nothing like before.
I'm just going through the steps, and I'm just trying to get to his pace now. This is you read the two whole chapters.
I read it.
Okay, let me talk now. Let's go. I just need you to help me ride.
If I can.
I gotta go. Okay.
I will try
Eve,
my best.
The woman. God did not command the woman.
I didn't say that. I'm sorry.
To not eat in the that's what we just read. You don't have to say it. Okay.
According to the Bible.
According to the Bible.
We don't see God telling a woman. That's all. I agree with that.
We just verifying information.
We just verified, but you said it, Ed. I didn't say that.
Okay, the Bible. According to the Bible.
It's a big difference.
All right. You said it.
It's a big difference. All I did was read.
You reread it. Okay, you didn't say it, but you read it.
I didn't say it.
You read it.
I read it.
Now, at the same time, so this is a lot of oxymorons going on here. God didn't command her, according to the Bible. Now, you read, and you explained and said, I'm going to say you said this one.
Go ahead.
And you explained and said
I might explain something.
that Adam didn't even know that the fruit came from the knowledge.
It don't say he did.
Okay, I'm good. I'm
and
not
even
arguing
Adam
with it.
said it. Adam said, the woman that you gave me that.
He didn't even know.
So, that's all I'm saying.
So,
go ahead.
She didn't get the commandment from God, and he didn't even know that she was eating from this tree, that he was eating from the tree.
Probably
because it came from her.
I don't think he knew.
But still, God, who made everything, and who knows everything,
right,
still gave them consequences.
Punishment,
for his actions of not even being, you know what I'm saying? Like,
I do.
Of not even having knowledge of that thing.
I do.
So, with that being said, because I'm not really arguing with you about whatever, I'm just giving perspective. So, with that being said, would that be one of those things to where a preacher would say, or a person that's a Christian apologist could say that the man supposed to be holding it down so tight that he wouldn't even take that from that woman? That's where the man messed up because he didn't know. Because he wasn't taking care of his business or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know.
Okay.
I mean,
that's cool. That's cool. Now, that still goes back to question, what did Eve?
You said why?
Why? And these are just questions. You've explained kind of what the biblical perspective. Now I'm just raising questions, people to think about, and bring another perspective of why, and even go deeper into that. Maybe there's some other stuff in the Bible that you can go into, like you said. There's some other stuff that you need to really look at and flesh out and say, well, dang, why? And see, what I think that people should use use the Bible for, I don't think they use it the right way, right? Even if you're being literal, what does it say to you? What is that saying to you? Because we can line up 10 people here, read those same things, and it means something different. It affects their life a little bit different.
I'll put it like this.
You
It
know?
doesn't mean something different.
But it affects them different.
They get a different meaning.
Yeah.
Now, I agree with that. But it doesn't change the meaning.
But I don't think that's a bad thing.
Yes, it's bad. Because, and can I use a simple thing?
No.
I want to use something simple.
Let me finish this.
Hold on, let me use something very simple. Because I want to stay on that statement for a minute.
Okay, go ahead.
The reason why I'm saying they can take this book and read it, and I can get one meaning, and you can get another meaning. Mm-hmm. But the key is, and here's what I tell people all the time, it's still the same meaning. And I say this all the time. Mm-hmm. When a person writes a book, just a regular book that you read, if that person writes that book and you read it and get this meaning, and somebody else read it and get this meaning, and someone else read it and get this meaning, then what does this book, what is the real meaning?
Talking about?
No, I'm just asking you because I'm trying to.
What is the real meaning?
If you read this book that's written by somebody, say that Ed.
What's the purpose of that book, though? See, I don't want to get.
Can I just stay with this?
You can.
There's no backstory
I'm trying to answer
this.
Your question.
All this is a regular, normal day.
Okay.
Just play like we ain't even talking about Bible or nothing. If I wrote a book, okay, I wrote this book, all right. This is a different book. I wrote it about my life.
I'm with you.
It's my book.
I'm with you.
And Chris read the book and he gets something totally different. A different meaning. And you read the book and you tell Chris, I didn't get that meaning. Right. I got this meaning.
Right.
Cedric read the book and he say, no, I got a different meaning.
Right.
Buddy read it and say, I got a different meaning. And then all of y'all come to me who wrote the book, right? And y'all say, Ed, tell us what this book means. Then what is the meaning of that book?
To me?
No.
No, you're asking me that question,
What is the meaning to this book? Okay, let me just say it.
It's literature. It's art.
I said it was a book about my life.
It's your life. But
so what's the meaning of the book? Watch this. The meaning of this book is exactly what it means when I wrote the book. It means what I wrote it to mean.
Okay.
It doesn't mean whatever you said. It don't mean whatever you said. It don't mean whatever you said. It don't mean whatever you said. It means what none of y'all said. All y'all wrong. It means this. And I can give the actual meaning of the book. Why? Because I wrote it.
That's not true. Let me tell you
so
what.
if
you're going to agree with me.
If I wrote this book.
You're going to agree with me after I tell you this.
If I wrote this book.
Go ahead.
Me. Then it's going to mean whatever I meant for it to mean. Now, you can get a different meaning from it. Doesn't mean it's the right meaning. The true meaning of the book is whatever I meant it to mean. If I write a book about overcoming obstacles, that's what the book is about. But if you get, he was talking about overcoming trauma. He was talking about overcoming school. He was talking about overcoming families. He was talking about overcoming daddies. All of y'all are wrong because the reason why I wrote the book was about overcoming obstacles.
Okay.
That's the meaning. Nobody else can tell me what this means because I'm the one that wrote it. So you can't tell me what my book means. You can tell me what you think it means, but you can't tell me actually what it means because you wasn't there when I wrote it. And it means exactly whatever I wrote it to mean. Now, I'm not saying you can't have an opinion about what you think it means. All I'm saying is it's not the facts. It means whatever I said it means.
That's. I just don't look at. I look at it as a
Now,
work of art.
I don't care how you look at it. If I wrote it as a certain meaning and it had nothing to do with art, then that's the meaning. You can look at it however you feel. But it still means whatever I say it means because I wrote it.
Okay. Who wrote that?
This?
Yeah.
God.
All 77 books. He wrote it.
Everything.
Who wrote your book?
Me.
You're here on earth.
I wrote it.
And you wrote it.
I wrote it.
God is not here on earth.
God was here on earth when he wrote it.
No, he did not. No.
That's your opinion.
Huh?
You have no facts to say that God wasn't here on earth. You don't have a fact. You're not 100% sure. Remember, I said that.
Well,
you are not. That's your opinion.
Help me, help
that's
me
just your
understand.
opinion. That's your opinion.
Okay, that's fine.
And you can believe that.
No,
because
help
guess
me
what?
understand that though. Help me understand what you mean
I
by
can't.
God was here on earth writing. Like God was.
That's
writing.
not what I said. I didn't say that. It wasn't even a pen back then.
That's what I was saying.
I'm not saying that because pens wasn't even invented. He had just.
It had to be written down on paper.
But Jabbo, you don't see in Genesis 1 and 2 where he picked up a pen and wrote.
Because he didn't.
Okay.
But
we know.
My question was,
all I'm saying,
who wrote?
It tells you.
And I'm getting there.
It tells you.
And I'm getting there. Okay.
Here it is.
Okay, that's what I'm getting at. And I'm not trying to say.
I already know that.
I'm not trying to say it's not God inspired.
I didn't say that.
I'm not trying to. I know you didn't. But you was
I
going
ain't
somewhere like that.
I wasn't going somewhere like that. I'm sorry you feel that way, but I wasn't. Quit putting me in that same boat with everybody else.
God wrote this book.
God wrote the book.
Okay.
God went into Moses, wrote the book. Same way that the serpent got, Satan went into serpent.
Which would mean inspired.
The same way Satan went into serpent, the same way the angel went into donkey, the same way God went into Moses and Peter and Timothy and all these people, and he wrote what he wanted them to put down on paper. That's what I believe. Now, am I 100? Listen.
Okay.
Am I 100% sure of that? No.
Okay.
Never have said that.
Okay.
But I'm also not 100% sure it didn't happen.
I wasn't arguing with you.
I'm not.
I was just trying to get to the point.
But you said
that different, because you said,
all I'm
what
saying,
do this mean? It mean what it mean.
It just.
I'm saying it still got.
Why you think I read it?
Different perspectives. Just like you pointed at these different people.
You remember what you said at the beginning? You the one said it.
What did I say?
You said,
Here we go.
keep it in context. Now, once you keep it in context,
Okay.
you find the meaning.
Yeah, you could.
You do.
Okay.
Once you keep it in
brought me
context,
back
all
to my
I did
point.
was keep it
You
in
brought me
context.
back to my point. What I was trying to say. I was trying to say from the beginning of all this that I think people read it and take it wrong and use it the wrong way. You said what you said.
I said I agree with that.
Okay. I think they should use it, and we just use the word say like as a myth. I say mythology, folklore, teachings, parables. That's the same thing. We'll say parables, teachings, literature. Right. I think people should read it. You disagree with this. I think people should read it and get not so much what it means to them, but how it can help them. So my point was, if you take the scripture about Eve eating the apple or eating from the fruit of the tree, what does that mean to you? That's how you use it. How can you apply that in your, let me finish. How can you apply that in your life in a positive way? How can you look at what's going on around you? Hold on. What's going on around you and say, you know what? Maybe I've been giving my husband these things that are not even for him unknowingly and causing my whole family to be damaged. That's what I'm saying how people should use it.
Okay.
What does it mean to you?
When you started that, you said a statement about what you believe people do with this. Say that again.
I believe people use it in the wrong way.
Okay.
Yeah.
let me make sure I'm not confused.
Okay.
You saying you believe that people use this in the wrong way.
Taking it literal.
Okay, let me do.
I'm being specific, more specific.
Go ahead.
Taking it literal.
Okay.
And not applying it in a more personal way.
Okay, so you believe people use this book, the Bible, in the wrong way, taking things literal, and not using it in a personal way, right? Okay. Now, this is what I'm getting out of that.
Okay.
All right. I'm gonna show you exactly why I did that.
Okay.
Okay. I agree. I think people take this book and use it in the wrong way.
Okay.
I stop there. I don't know if no matter what they do with it, I think they do use it in the wrong way. I agree. But I don't think it's right for you to do the same thing that they doing. Because you made the statement. I think it's wrong for people to use this in the wrong way. But then you think it's right for you to give them the way that they must use it. I think that's wrong too.
Okay.
I don't think no one should tell somebody how to use this.
Right.
I believe that you should only read it and get what you can out of it. Case closed. If you don't like it, if you do like it, if you don't agree with it, if you do agree with it, I don't think you should, even though I don't like the fact that somebody's using it the wrong way, I'm not going to tell them that they should use it the way I think they should use it.
I don't think I said wrong. I said I don't agree.
I said it twice.
You said it.
I mean, I repeated you.
No, you put the word
You
wrong on there.
No, you said, I think people use the Bible in the wrong way.
In the wrong way. Not that it's wrong.
That's all I'm saying.
Not that it's wrong that they do it. But I think they
did I
use
not
it in
say
the
wrong way, right? Is that the wrong statement?
You said it like I felt like it's wrong.
I didn't mean to say it like that.
Okay,
all I did
just wanted to
was
clear it
repeat what you said.
I just wanted to clear it up.
Okay, am I clear on this? You did say.
My opinion. Yeah, my opinion.
Did you not say? Let me say it again. I want you to repeat it. I want to make sure I repeated you.
Yeah.
I believe that people use this Bible in the wrong way.
Stop. Now, what you said before was
you said wrong was the wrong word.
Yeah, because
you said I didn't say wrong.
You put wrong first when you said it about me.
Wrong way?
I don't understand. You said it as if I was saying it's wrong for people to use it this way.
No, that's not what I was saying.
But that's what you put wrong first, though.
Listen to it. Okay. This is what I said. I said, I agree with you. I don't think people use. I do think people use this in the wrong way.
Yes.
But I also don't think
I should tell people that it's wrong to do it.
No, I said I don't think you should tell people how to use it. That's what I said.
Okay. Okay.
I said, I don't think you should tell people how to use it.
Okay.
That's what I said.
Okay. You put the word wrong in there, though.
Nope. All I did was repeat you. You just thought I put the word wrong in there. All I said was, I don't think, even if you think they use it in the wrong way, I don't think it's right for you to
tell them that it's wrong.
It does. Do you understand?
To do it that way.
Did I not speak it just a few minutes ago? Did I not say it? I didn't do that. Just go read it back.
You're not putting the word wrong in
Go
there.
watch it. I won't edit that at all.
Okay, but I'm not trying to argue with you. I'm just trying to make sure we clarify.
You're not clarifying. You must watch it again, and you will find out.
Okay.
You'll find out on your own. You will find out. Yeah, it didn't say that. All I was doing was repeating you. When I said wrong, I'm saying wrong way, and then I said, and I stopped there. Because you said more. I said, I'm going to stop right there. I don't think people use this. I do think people use this in the wrong way. Because that was your statement. Now, you made more to it, but I said, and I stopped there. And then I'm saying, I don't think you should tell people how to use it either. That's all I'm saying.
That's what you.
It's not about
but
you.
That's not what.
Okay.
Can
we do this?
Saying,
can we do this?
But that's not the.
You focused on the wrong thing.
What do you mean?
Focus on what I'm saying. You so focused on who said wrong way. I told you. Go back and look at it, and you can watch it for yourself. I'm not arguing that purpose.
All I'm doing is
all I'm saying
making clear that's not my.
It's not gonna
thoughts.
be clear.
I have to protect.
You have to watch it because you believe I said something I didn't say. So the only way you're gonna be clear on that is watch it. Because
I can clear it up right now. That's
hell, you're not gonna agree what I'm saying.
I think we're going too far off.
No, you have went into a part.
Even if you didn't
here's what
say,
I'm saying.
Even if you didn't say,
here's what I'm saying.
If I clarify, it's okay.
Here's what I'm saying. You're missing the point.
I'm missing whose point?
The point I'm trying to make.
About me?
No.
That don't mean I'm missing the point because I'm.
What's the point I'm trying to make? What's the point that I just
that
made?
Somebody can read it and get whatever they want to get with it, and I shouldn't tell them that it's wrong for them to read it or get out of it a certain way.
What's the point?
I just said the point.
No, you just repeated me. What's the point?
Well, you have to tell me deeper than if you're going deeper. I'm repeating what you said.
What is the point of what I just said?
You would have to tell me that.
I shouldn't have to. Use it, Miss Bobo's class.
I just told you what I.
Okay, here's the point. I said it. Don't you do the same thing that other people, that you trying to criticize other people.
That was my point in clearing up.
So I said the point. I'm saying,
this
don't.
The same thing I just
no,
said.
You was talking about who said wrong and when they said it.
Right. I was
clarifying.
I
wasn't focused on that.
You don't want me to do what you think I'm telling people to do.
That's all I'm saying.
Right. I get that. That's easy. That was easy. You don't want me to do.
But you start talking about you put in the word wrong, and I'm saying, no, I didn't. And you're not gonna believe it until you watch it.
Yeah, you're not gonna believe it till you watch it.
I'm not gonna watch it because I know what I said.
Okay. So to end this off,
I'm not gonna watch it.
When I'm saying that the people read it, I believe people read it the wrong way, and they can get, because I believe you can get more out of it. And I believe that when you do take it literal, that's what keeps us stuck and unevolving as a people as a whole. And I'm done.
Well, here's my question to you, because I got a question.
Okay.
I'm gonna be done.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't know. We might have went off.
No, we ain't off.
It's not off?
No.
Okay.
Here's my question. And it's an easy question.
Okay.
Okay? Why does it matter?
Why does what matter? Can you be specific?
Why does it matter to you about how other people take this Bible?
Why does it matter?
To you.
Yeah. Why does it matter to me? I think because I see people that I love. Because when I see people that I love, and my family specifically, and when they read and interpret and be in the Bible, be in church, and they take scriptures and they try to use them and they try to apply it to their life, I see that keeps them in some areas, in some people, speaking in general, some areas, some people get stuck and are not able to grow and what it hurts the most, that growth, it hurts the most is relationship, what we talk about.
Yeah.
So, I would say it was a point to where you were stuck.
No.
I will say that.
I mean, you can, but
Right.
I'm just saying no.
Okay. That
I'm
you
still
was
the same.
no, but I think you'll literally take this, and it came to a point to where you were getting stuck in your evolution as a person as a whole. But whatever you did, and it could have even been the Bible that you looked at, but I think you looked at it from a different perspective, and you was able to get unstuck
Well, I can tell you.
and evolve. Well, let me finish my question and evolve.
Yeah.
So
I
you
can
asked me.
actually
Hold on.
tell you.
You asked me a question.
But
Hold on, and I'm trying to
I gave
explain
a specific question.
Yeah, and that's why I'm trying to answer your question and explain it.
Yeah.
And I used you at the end of it as an example
Gotcha.
of what I mean specifically.
Yeah.
So
Now, the Bible didn't help me with my situation with you. It's not. The Bible didn't do nothing for that. That was my own personal growth. That I needed to make sure that I listened better. Had nothing about the Bible. And the only thing that helped me was our trip to Pine Bluff. That was it. Because there was no out. I couldn't stop the car and say, get out. Or I couldn't stop the car and say, I'm driving. I was forced to listen. I could not interrupt you for 6 hours. I was forced to listen. I don't think people are put in a position and forced to listen to you like I was. I believe that if they were forced to listen to you, it can't be nobody else. See, if Cedric would have been in the car, I probably wouldn't have got it because it was just me and you, and I wasn't. I had to listen. So then when I listened, I learned something. That's what happened, and I said, "Oh, I'm looking at Jab the wrong way." That's what changed. Because I started looking at you in a different way than the way I was looking at you. And I'll tell you that in just a minute. But before I tell you that, the statement that you just made, the same way I said, I don't think it's right for people to use this book in the wrong way. I think that's wrong. But I also said I don't believe that it's right for you to tell somebody how to use this book. I think that's wrong too. Okay. And the reason why I'm saying that is because I agree with you saying what you just said, because you was worried about your family. And you seen something that made them look stuck. And I can speak from experience about this part. Because I talked to your family. So I know exactly how they felt. This ain't something I can say I don't know. I actually know. All right. And y'all said the same thing. So your family was seeing you as being stuck. Your family had a care for you the same way you cared for them. And they had the same care for you as being stuck. Because they felt that you wasn't using this. So the same way you felt about them was the same way they felt about you. Same exact. I know it because I talked to them. Now, here's what I'm going to say. Everybody asks me, well, Ed, how do you make it? How do you make it? Because I'm going to tell them what I heard in the truck. See, I heard something in the truck that nobody else is listening to. I heard it. Now, you probably don't think that this is true, but I heard it. You never said that you don't believe in God. You never said that. I have never heard you say, I don't believe in God. You made a specific thing when I was getting my haircut in Harrow. And we was talking on the phone. You didn't even know I was about to get my haircut. We was talking on the phone because you cleared up some more stuff. And you said, Ed, I believe in a deity. Because remember, I was telling you, I said, well, if you don't believe in God, you can't be no Mason. Remember? I said, you can't be no Mason. Because a masonry is a requirement. You got to believe in a deity. And then you said, well, I believe in a deity, in a higher power. I said, oh. And in my mind, all you said to me was, Ed, I believe in God. You might not have said it, but to me you did. To me you said, I believe in God. The other thing that I get from it is that I told you this. You never bring anything else to refute the Bible. Never. You only use the Bible to refute the Bible. And here's what I know. If I'm going to refute something, I'm not going to use itself to refute it. Because if I use itself to refute it, that means I believe in what I'm saying to refute it. I can't refute anything with this. I have to get something else so that I can refute it with. Now, Muslims, they don't use this to refute the Bible. They use the Quran.
Same book.
All I'm saying, they use the Quran.
Okay. You can get it.
I read the Quran. It's not the same book.
Very, very similar.
Very similar.
Okay,
but it's not the same book.
Okay.
Okay. So the Quran is very different than this book. Now, you might want to say it's similar. Could be. There are some similarities in it. Okay. But it's very different. Okay. There's other different
books. There's other books that men wrote.
Catholicism.
Yeah.
Catholicism don't use this. They want to say they do, but they don't. They use some book that they have the Catholics use. Mm-hmm. So here's my point. If I'm going to refute the Bible, I'm going to find me something else. I'm not going to use the book that I don't agree with to refute something. Mm-hmm. It just doesn't work. It don't look right. Because in my brain, I'm like, how are you going to use the same book? Now, anybody can have fault in this book. It's easy.
So one of the areas where you get stuck at still?
I don't get stuck.
Yes. One of the areas that you get stuck.
You saying I get stuck.
Well, okay.
That does not mean I get stuck.
Because you can't get, because what you're saying is the only way that you can
I believe
not
you
the
stuck.
only way. The way that you told me that.
Yeah.
The way that you refute this, you can't use this, you gotta use another book.
Use another book.
Okay, but you're saying book. Book is not the only way
use
you get information.
Okay, I'm gonna clear that up. Here's what I'm saying. Use anything else.
Okay, well, good. Don't be. Okay.
Use anything else.
That's fine.
But don't use
on the walls of Egypt.
Do not.
On the coffins.
Do
not.
Do not.
That's fine.
Do not use this.
There's oral to
just don't.
That's fine.
Use this.
Okay. So
I don't care
you said
what
I've
you
never
use.
Brought nothing.
Never.
I'm just saying it's not that it wasn't nothing or that I don't know nothing.
But you haven't
I can't
brought
bring nothing because it's on the walls in Egypt somewhere.
Go get it.
You want me to bring the coffins in here?
Get it.
And read the coffin text?
Get it and bring it. If it's on, here's my question then. If it's on the wall in Egypt, then how do you know about it?
How do I know about it?
He repeated himself. Yeah, you said
it's on the walls in Egypt.
Listen to me. You saying there are things on the walls in Egypt to refute that.
Yes.
And I'm saying, how do you know?
That's the question?
How do you know? Last time I checked, how was part of the question too.
Because those writings have been translated.
Well, why don't you bring them to me until I can see? Why are you keeping it to yourself? You don't want me to see it? You don't want me to know. That's all I'm saying.
Because I can't, because it's the thing. I can't.
It's a good question, ain't it?
No, it's not a good question.
Come on, man. How can you tell me something and you don't bring it to me?
That's just like this wasn't originally in
I
English.
brought it to you.
It wasn't originally in English.
I can bring it to you in Greek. I can get it for you.
Okay, so I can bring it to you.
Bring
Yeah.
it to
That
me.
don't mean you can read it.
Here's what I see. Here's what
That
I
don't mean
see.
you can read it. That's what I'm saying. You
Here's
can't
what I
read
said.
Greek. I can't read Egyptian.
I can read Greek.
You can't read Hebrew.
I can read Hebrew.
Man, let's go.
I went to
Turn
school.
this thing off, man. Turn this off.
Ain't my fault you don't want to believe it.
I'm going on there.
Ain't my you know.
You better leave that in there too. That is it for this episode. Hey, we hope you enjoyed it and got something out of it. If you did, please do us a favor and hit the like button and share with somebody else. And if you want notifications when our episodes or monthly live podcasts publish, then you gotta go to the website. Subscribe. Do that now so that nothing gets missed by accident. Thanks again and for supporting us.
I'm as tough as you made me, but you never break me. No, you never break me. They say I should give it up like that.